Dum 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 dum
That last piece was very pretty. Won't you play this one for me, too?
Why, certainly.
Oh, boy. Hello, Curly.
Look. An accident. A hummer. A bummer. Always monkey shines the music when you should be training.
Oh, you don't get the idea, Curly. Something with me timing, see? Keeps me on me toes.
Well, keeping on your toes to ragtime is for dancers, not box fighters. When a fella keeps sticking his left in your face, it wouldn't help you if you knew personally every note in the Tales of Hoffman. Look at here. Classy, ain't it?
Say, what's the big idea of putting Ahern's name first? You call that being a manager? Why don't you look after my interests?
Well, I'm a dirty... No, I ain't. Look here, Dum-Dum. You ain't exactly such a big fighter that all I have to do is put up your name around here and everybody runs to the stadium. Yeah, this year Arlen is a big local favorite, and they'll pay real dough to see him. And as far as you're concerned, the best of the name Brooks could mean right now is a place where you catch trouts.
Didn't I knock out the Burbank Terror 2 weeks ago in San Pedro? What do they think that was? A rehearsal?
Didn't I knock out? The Burbank Terror has been knocked out so often that you positively would have been a sensation if you didn't knock him out. But this year Ahern, that's different. Now, if you knock him out, that's altogether separate. That's what I call a knockout.
Ha! If that guy comes out for the third round, the boxing commission ought to can me for stalling.
That's the way I like to hear you talk, Dum-Dum.
Well, I'll do my talking in the ring.
Where are you? And I want you to get busy, what I mean. You know, dancing around here like Pavlova. And keeping your mind on that dame that plays the piano across the street.
That's my business,
But I was just trying to...
Now get this. I don't want no more cracks about the girl in the music shop. See?
I see. She's different. She ain't like the rest. No. That's why she falls for a fresh guy like you that she's only seen a couple of times just because he's a prize fighter.
This girl hasn't fallen for me, you fathead. Why, she doesn't even know I'm a pug.
What? You mean you've actually spoken to somebody and didn't brag about yourself? Oh, impossible. What's the matter? You're ashamed of your business?
Oh, that ain't the dope at all, Curly. I just got an idea that this girl ain't the type that would fall very hard for a pug.
Well, what does she think you're doing in San Fernando? Practicing for the Russian ballet or something?
Well, I'll tell her myself, but in me own way. Say, when she sees me stuck at Ahern with a right to the jaw, boom. What? And what am I taking you into my confidence for? You ain't me mother.
No, and I ain't your father neither.
That you ain't.
But I should be both. Look here, Dum-Dum. Haven't we shared all our troubles together? Now, come on, tell me. What's on your mind?
Well, if you want to know,
Sure.
I'm going to try to get her to go to fights with me Wednesday night. And when she sees me in action, oh. Well, I guess you get a different idea about prize fighters then, all right. You get me?
He's killing me. Why don't you marry the girl?
I hadn't thought of that. But it ain't such a bad crack at that. You know, Curly, about once a year you get an idea that's almost human.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't know whether you're kidding me or not, but I'm not taking any chances. You get them fool notions right out of your head. Chasing is bad enough for a fighter, but when it comes to marriage, it's just tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah. And if you keep on fooling around with that dame, you and me is through, you understand?
Don't make me laugh. As long as you can sit in a corner looking wise and getting 50% of what I earn for stocking palookas in the jaw, you stick to me like I was a magnet.
What's the matter? Can't you take a joke?
If you've got good sense, Curly, you'll get out of here before I let you have one without extra charge.
Hey, what's the matter?
Go on, beat it.
Go on. Touch me. 5 years.
What a guy.
I think a business.
Miss Field?
Oh, hello.
I want to get some phonograph records if you got some new ones.
Why, Mr. Brooks, you must have bought dozens in the last 2 weeks. You've got a record of most everything in stock.
That's right, I have. I haven't got the one you're playing now. Sounds great.
It's called Sweetheart.
Yeah? Oh,
I'll see if I can find one.
thanks. Dum dum dee dum dee da 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 da. Dee dum dee dum.
Shall I wrap it up for you?
Well, no. Couldn't I hear it first and there?
Why, of course.
Huh. Listen, kid. Miss Fields,
I'm listening.
I want to ask you to do me a favor. But I don't want you to think me a fresh guy or nothing. Or if I get out of line or anything, why, you just let me know.
Well,
Well, it's an awful big favor. Could you, will you go out with me some night? Say Wednesday.
is that the favor?
Well, I think it was a big favor, if you would.
You mean to a picture?
Well, not exactly a picture. I mean to a prize fight.
A prize fight?
Yeah, at the Lincoln Stadium. Gee, there's going to be a great card. Oh, you've never been to a prize fight, have you?
Oh, no.
And you never met a pug either. A boxer, I mean.
Oh, of course not.
Uh-huh. I guess you think they're pretty terrible, don't you?
Well, I never thought about them at all, Mr. Brooks, except, well, of course I have a feeling they must be a pretty tough lot.
That's just what I thought. You think that they're the kind of fellows that nice girls like you wouldn't want to go out with, don't you?
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't given it any thought. You're not a boxer, are you?
Oh, me? Oh, no. I'm in the sporting goods business. Yeah, in the sporting goods business. But I got a brother who's a boxer, and he's fighting the main event Wednesday night. Say, he's got a right-hand shot that, well, that's the reason I'm so anxious to have you go. I'd like to have you see him. And maybe it'd change your opinion about prize fighters. And he's no worse than anybody else. Honest, he ain't. Oh, listen, Miss Field, won't you go? It's all right. Lots of girls do. Nice girls, too. Oh, come on.
Oh, I'd like to, but...
I'm awful sorry. Listen, Miss Field, I've got a confession to make. And I want to come clean with you.
Yes?
Well, I haven't got a phonograph.
You haven't got
I don't even own a needle.
But all those records you've been buying.
Oh, Why, I just bought them as an excuse to come in and see you.
Oh.
You ain't sore, are you?
Not exactly.
I tell you what I will do. I will buy a phonograph if you'll come to the fights with me Wednesday night.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go with you Wednesday night. Even if you don't buy a phonograph.
Diggity dog. Oh, gee. Wednesday night? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey. Well, thanks ever so much.
It ain't as bad as you thought it was going to be, is it?
No, not quite.
Some of the boys look almost human, don't they?
Almost. But you'd never mistake them for anything but what they are. You know, I'm anxious now to see your brother.
Gee, I almost forgot. The kid would take it pretty hard if I wasn't in there to look after him. I'll be back here for you as soon as the last bout's over. You wait for me right here, won't you? It won't be long.
I promise. I'll be right here.
Great.
Dum Brooks. What a funny name. What's the dope? Is he a bonehead?
No, that's not the gag. He shoots a right cross like a dum-dum bullet. Rips him wide open.
What a guy.
Say, where's this puck you're handling? What's he doing? Waiting for a committee to call on him? Because we're waiting for him?
He'll be in plenty of time. Don't you worry about him. He's never
Is
late.
that so? Well, listen, I have 4 subs to go on his place. See, if he's not here this minute, he won't go on.
Hello, Curly. So it's hello, Curly, huh? Maybe you'd like us to close up the schools and throw out ticker tapes from the window just because you were good enough to show up. What do you think this fighting business anyhow, Arby? Don't you know?
Sure, I know. You told me everything you know, Fort.
I don't want to hear no more about it. You don't want to hear you, will you? Everything I tell you. Ain't I your manager? And don't think that I didn't see you out front with that little dame. What are you trying to do? Get a few tips on the preliminary fighters? Or do you think a little wrestling with this girl comes under the head of your training, huh?
Listen, if it wasn't so late, I'd push her teeth down your throat for you. Now, you get that girl out of your conversation,
I wish I could, but you won't let me. That's all you've got on your mind.
Well, it's my mind and don't have to bother you none.
The first thing you know, you'll be bothered. You know what that means? You can't fight any place in the state.
What do I care? There are plenty of other states besides California, and a sock in the jaw and a sock in the jaw any place.
Yeah, don't you kid yourself. Those fight commissions stick together like ham and eggs. And let me tell you this. Finish shooting.
Get on your power,
Hurry up, Doc. Load the belt. Quick. Hurry up. Everything all right there? Okay. Don't forget what I'm telling you. Nothing to worry. The guy is a tough. You understand? This is my last instruction to you. I want you to stick your left in his face all the time. That guy shouldn't be able to lay a glove on you. Understand? Now, cool down. Cool down. Cool down. Keep cool.
News for you, you big clock.
Yeah?
Yeah, how those clothes are hitting the canvas now. That's so.
Well, what do you think of me now? Oh, I didn't mean to lie to you, Celia. I was afraid to tell you the truth because you might give me the gate before you got to know me. Gee, I thought it'd be a smart trick to let you see me in the ring and show you how good I was. Maybe you'd figure I wasn't such a cluck after all. Gee, I thought you'd be proud to see me win. You see, I don't know any other business than this, but I've been coming along great so far. I got a big future ahead of me, plenty of dough and everything. And say, there ain't another girl anywhere that means that to me. Oh, gee, honey, don't take it like that. Bawl me out if you want to, but for the love of Pete, say something. Oh, come on. Say you ain't sore.
Does it hurt?
Oh, gee. On the level, honey. It's a great racket when you get used to it. And when I get to be champ, what do you say to me then?
Just what I say to you now, Dum Dum. I'll still be sorry you're a fighter. But you're the man I love.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Always monkey shines. No, in the dressing room was sitting a big promoter who wants to sign us for 3 fights in Los Angeles, and here you are making hanky-panky with a dame.
Oh, cut it out, Curly.
And you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I've been looking for a chance to talk to you for weeks. What are you trying to do, ruin this guy?
Shut your trap, Curly. This lady is... Well, she's gonna be my wife. Oh, boy.
Well, you can do it. You can do it. You got a career. You got a future. I won't have it. Do you hear me? Ain't I your manager?
You're my ex-manager. Huh? You were fired a minute ago.
Well, this ain't the first time a woman has made a fool out of you, and it won't be the last. And you mark my words, you ain't sitting so pretty neither. And you're both making fools of each other. And when you come to your senses and get rid of this little tramp, you'll find...
Oh, come on, kid. Let's get out of here.
You ain't heard the last bit. Don't think you can settle everything with a push on the jaw. You'll find that out. I'll have you barred from every fight club on the Pacific Coast. Why didn't I wear my glasses?
Maybe we're making a mistake, Dum Dum. Supposing he does clear you.
Listen, honey, it don't make any difference to me whether he does or not. We're through with this stick. A guy that's got a stock like mine is wasting his time here. I belong in New York. We belong in New York.
But you have to have a manager.
That's just it. There's a guy in New York named Dan McCarty that don't handle nothing but champs. And when he sees what I got, he'll grab me up like that. And then there won't be nothing too good for us. What do you say, honey?
Whatever you say.
Gee, that's great. I haven't got very much dough. But I know a way that we can get to New York for practically nothing. If you're a sport, will you take a chance?
With you, every time.
Hot diggity dog, all for it. Come on. Okay, thanks, Bill.
Okay, dum-dum, just make yourself at home.
Oh. This is a private car for polo ponies. See?
Nice work.
Yeah. Electric lights and steam heat. Every modern convenience. A friend of mine has taken him back to the J.J. Helton estate in Long Island. He's a fight bug, and he's tickled to death we're coming along with him. Oh. I guess this is the bridal suite. Oh, I know it ain't much, honey. But I didn't think you'd mind. It's only for a little while. And then...
Oh, I don't mind at all. You're here, and I'm here, and that's all that matters. How many times do we have to ring if we want ice water?
Huh? Oh, 3 times. And then you have to go and get it yourself.
Well, I hope they deliver the morning papers. I loathe going down to the lobby.
Oh, gee, honey. You're the greatest little sport in the world.
Well, I do hope we have music with our meals.
And maybe you think we won't. Look at this. What do you think of that? And you can have any piece you want to hear, too.
Could we have Sweetheart?
What a girl. Always the right answer. Sing it for me, will you, honey?
Oh, I can't sing.
You can't sing? Say, if I could fight like you can sing, I'd be the champ in every weight there is. Go on, sing it for me, Celia. I got an idea. That song ain't named right.
How do you mean?
It shouldn't be called Sweetheart. Let's call it Celia.
You like my name?
You bet your life I like it. Come on, honey, sing it. Celia.
This on, honey. I don't want you to take cold. Oh, honey.
I don't mean to be so grouchy, Celia. I'm sick of
this stalling around.
You're laughing.
I'm tired of punching that bag. I'm longing to give some guy a suck in the nose. Gee, honey, this town's got me buffaloed. There's the guy I want to fight, and there's the guy I want to manage me. I can't get anywhere near him. Well, the other day in McCarty's office, when I tried to get to talking, he just looked through me like I wasn't there, and then walked away.
It is different from San Fernando, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, madam, how do you like the exhibition?
Oh, it was beautiful.
I think it's positively revolting.
Well, come around any time for a visit.
Is it all finished?
None of that pale femininity for you, is there?
No.
Madam's a bear for punishment. Oh, wait a minute. Mahoney, be like a few more rounds.
Okay, Chief. Get any more of these palookas to work with me.
Well, we've got to oblige the lady. Lou, try and get one of the boys to stay a round or two with Mahoney.
Okay, Chief. But gee, this guy sucks so hard that none of these mugs want anything to do with him. All right. Hey, battling boll weevil or killer of the cutthroat or whatever they call you. You want to go a couple of rounds with the champ?
Not me. I promise my mammy I wouldn't fight.
Ixnay on the Ackentray, you umpjay. Hey, I didn't make me mother any promises.
You think you're better, honey?
Watch me. Step right up, big boy.
Who is this nice little boy? He's so good looking.
Well, you better take a last look at him. Because when Mahoney gets through with him, he'll never look the same.
Say, ain't that the same guy that's been trying to bust in the office all week to see you?
Yeah, that's the punk. He's the greatest natural fighter in the world.
Yeah?
Yeah. He told me so himself.
Come on, Dum-Dum. Hit him. Hit him, Dum-Dum. Give him the all right crowd. Come on, Dum-Dum.
Go on, get on it. Just a lucky punch, that's all. That bird couldn't hit me again in 1,000 years.
Which one did you say was the champion?
Well, I've been in this racket for 20 years, and I've never seen anything like that happen before.
Mr. McCarthy, he's still good looking.
Come, Sonia, I think we better be going. We've seen enough. After all, one bruiser is just like another.
Yes.
See it.
That was marvelous.
I guess McCarty will see me now, all right.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't lose your head. Remember, this is your big chance.
Well, McCarty, now do you think I can fight?
Well, kid, you have something. Suppose you come into my office at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll talk contract.
I can come this afternoon.
Excuse me, Mr. McCarthy. I'm his wife, and I handle all his business. And if you want to talk contracts, I'm afraid you'll have to talk with me.
Okay, Chief. I'll leave you with my manager now. I'm going to duck into a shower.
I think it'll
Good
be
luck,
easy to
sweet.
talk contract, and we can go out here now and we'll get along very nicely. How long is the boy been
Say, who's the $1 Million Dave?
Well, that's the Countess Sonia Barrendorf.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've heard of an awful lot of people that didn't know anything about the Statue of Liberty or the Brooklyn Bridge. I never thought I was going to bunk into anybody who hadn't heard of her. I say, she's the hottest dish New York society ever saw. It ain't legal for a tabloid paper to get printed without at least 2 pictures of that dame.
Yeah?
Yeah. You better watch yourself, kid.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Say, who's the watchfound? I mean, the boyfriend.
How did you ever get this old without the truant officers catching you? Well, that's Carlo Vesper. He's a new impressionistic poet. He writes the new kind of poetry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like being here.
Yeah.
You were surprised to get my letter this morning?
You bet your life I was.
Huh?
Am I?
Well, I haven't got a match. I'm in training.
Of course. But we'll find one in there. Please. The lighter. I'm that suit. You look just like anybody else.
Yeah? I guess you never met a pug before. I mean, a prize fighter.
No, I never did.
I guess you thought they were pretty terrible, didn't you?
I never was quite sure. But I always meant to find out. I didn't know that the prize fighters are afraid.
Huh?
Come on here. No, neither. Sit down. I'm not going to hurt you. You are a nice boy. I like you.
Gee, I think you're great.
Do you?
Oh. Well, I beg your pardon. Am I intruding?
Oh, of course not, Carlo. How silly. Really, Carlo, you should exercise more.
You didn't tell me you were entertaining this prize fighter.
Since when, Maria Carlo? Do I have to account to you for my social engagement?
Fun.
Come now. Don't make a scene. Come. And let me talk to you. Wait here for me. I will be right back.
Don't worry. I ain't going.
can you be such a little idiot? Coming into my home and creating a scene. Why? You know this boy means nothing to me. I'm interested in him. Like a new type. A prize fighter. He's a study to me.
Why do you have to take him in the alcove to study him?
Carlo, you are a fool. Silly boy. Give me a kiss. There now. Be a good boy. And run along. You can take me out to dinner.
All right, Sonia. I'm sorry I made such a fool of myself. But you know how I love you. If I ever thought I was going to lose you, I'd kill myself.
Of course you would, dear boy. That's the way I like to be loved. Now run along. Well?
Oh,
We are again alone.
yeah.
What are you looking at?
Gee, you certainly got some pretty things around this apartment. That statue's a knockout.
Oh, it is very good. And yet... this tiny little figure has 10 times the value of that statue.
Yeah?
You see, my friend, little things are often the most precious. For instance, this little key. It opens the door to my home. It is for you.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hard at work, huh, baby?
I like this kind of work, Joe.
They are printing a lot about me, aren't they? And when I get really started, I'll show them something.
You've already shown them something, Joe. You can't win 15 fights in a row with nothing.
Are you still sorry I'm a fighter?
I'll always be sorry you're a fighter. I mean, don't you sometimes wish you had a regular job? I do.
I got only one wish. If I can ever get that guy Mahoney in the same ring with me, his title won't be worth a plug nickel. I'm going out, honey.
Well, where are you going, Joe?
Down at the athletic club. I got to see McCarty and Layton. It's about that fight McCarty's trying to get me in Chicago. I'll be home as early as I can, honey. But don't wait up for me. Good night.
Good night. My baby.
Hello, kid.
You are so late.
No, I ain't. Dinner ain't for another hour yet. doing in this house?
You are so heartless, darling. For 6 months I have refused to see him. We cannot punish him like that any longer. Please, be nice to him. For my sake.
Oh, all right. If you say so.
Central 8624, please. That's right. Oh, hello. I'd like to speak to Mrs. Brooks, please. Oh. Why, you don't know me, Mrs. Brooks, but I'm speaking for your husband. No, I'm not at the athletic club. Oh, this is Sonia Berendorf's residence. Yes, the Countess Berendorf. I don't like to alarm you, Mrs. Brooks, but if I were you, I'd get in a cab and come right over here at once. It is 51 East 55th Street. That's right. Well, if I were you, I'd come right over, Mrs. Brooks. It's just a few blocks from your place. All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Young lady arriving here in a few minutes to see Mr. Brooks.
Yes.
You'll admit her as soon as she arrives, won't you? And you need an announcer. All right.
Really, darling. Don't you think you had to have the now for a little while?
Don't you worry about your little dum-dum. I can drink anybody's room right under the table. Anybody want to contradict that?
Please, dum-dum, quiet.
All right. Whatever you say. It's all right with me. Thank you.
All right.
You've been my little private butler all night. You know, I never used to like you. And I think you're a regular guy.
Thanks.
Interesting types, those two. The poet and the pugilist.
Buddy, when I get this Mahoney in a ring, I'm gonna cut him to pieces.
Yeah?
He ain't gonna look like the same guy when I get through with him. I'm gonna jab him to bits. I have it all figured out. He's a sucker for a straight left. And I'm gonna keep my paw on his face the whole night. See?
Well, I'm going to be right there rooting for you, Brooks.
That's my little buddy. My little butler.
Sonia, why so serious?
Serious? I? Never. We will have some music?
Yeah, we will.
Can I sing for you?
Please.
Боровский, иди сюда. Идите, играйте. Сыграйте час за тобой.
Хорошо.
Час роковой, когда встретила тебя, трепетно сердце забилось во мне. Страстно, безумно тебя я люблю, ведь я горю, как в огне. Сколько счастья, сколько радости ты любовь несешь с собой. Счастья, счастья, разлуки, дышит все с тобой. Одной. Счастья, даря, сколько муки.
Show you what I was doing, Mahoney. Now, you keep watching me.
Счастья, даря, счастья, разлуки.
Look at this left. Oh, look what I done. All by myself, too.
Get out of here,
Huh?
you fool! Did you hear what I said? Get out of here! I never want to see you again.
Oh, is that so? You don't want to see me again? Well, let me tell you something. You can't see me again, because I ain't gonna come and see you. I don't like your house, I don't like your friends, and I don't like anybody here. And there are plenty other houses in New York City, and I can go to any one of them. I got a little woman at home that's got you beat. Maybe she can't sing as good as you can. She played the piano.
Yeah.
All the dirty tricks. Spying on your husband. How'd you get here? Who let you in?
I sent for her.
Who said that?
I did.
Why, you dirty little rat, you. I'll knock your block off.
Keep the hands off.
My poor Carlos. Joe.
That's what I want to do to all of you guys. But you clucks haven't got anything I want. You ain't worth it. I'd suck every one of you in the jaw. Get out. First time. I was small time at a party. I look every guy there. Don't shoot me. Look at my horse. Hey, let's see what I do to him. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Good morning.
Kind of late for that good morning stuff. Nearly lunchtime. Say, what's the matter with you anyway? Don't you ever answer your telephone?
What do you mean?
Well, McCarthy's been trying to get you for the last hour, that's all.
Yeah?
Yeah. None of my business, Brooks. But you're making a big fool out of yourself. And if you take a tip from me, you'll snap out of it. You get me?
Oh, Pete, lay off me, will you? I can't be a pug 365 days in a year. Gotta be human once in a while, don't I? First thing in the morning, you're in here bawling me out, and the last thing at night, Celia's bawling me out. And I won't stand for it, see? Celia! 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 She must have gone out. Well, I've at least got me some coffee here. It's the payoff, all right. You left me.
Well, do you blame her?
Not a bit.
Maybe this will bring you to your senses. I think it's just about what you need. Of course, it sounds funny to you now, but you looking as much like a fighter as I do a toe dancer.
Oh, no. She's left me.
Ah, snap out of it, kid. Come on, brace up. Now listen to this. McCarthy signed you for a fight with Mahoney late last night. So on the level, 4 weeks from tonight, you got a date with Mr. Mahoney at Madison Square Garden. Now snap out of it, kid. Behave yourself. Stay sober. Win this fight and show them what you're made of.
No, what do I care about them? It's Celia. I want to show her.
Hello, Mrs. Brooks.
Hello.
Come in. Sit down. You're quite a stranger. Haven't seen much of you around here.
No. As a matter of fact...
Oh, I know all about it.
You do?
Yes. I don't suppose there's anything I could do to help square things?
You're very kind, Mr. McCarthy, but there's really nothing anybody can do. I just stopped in to say goodbye to you and to thank you for all that you've done for us. I'm going back to San Fernando tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You mean you're not going to wait for the big fight?
Mr. McCarthy, I don't want you to think that I'm a quitter, but somehow I can't help feeling that I'm an awful lot to blame. If I was stronger, I could have kept him straight. And I failed. I'm no good to him.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
No, it's true. I guess I was never meant for New York. See, all I've got to offer him is love. And he wants glamour. And I guess I haven't got any glamour.
Oh, sure, and you have more glamour in your little finger than she has?
No. My mind's made up. I'd be an even greater failure, the wife of the champion. Well, goodbye, Mr. McCarthy. You've been terribly kind to both of us. But please understand, I'll always, always love him. After the big fight, congratulate him for me, will you?
Celia, you may lose.
You really think there's a chance?
Well, it's a prize fight, you know. And he's fighting a champion. And, well, he hasn't been taking the best care of himself.
Then I'll stay, Mr. McCarthy, until after the fight. But promise me that you won't tell Dum Dum that I'm waiting.
I'll promise.
Because if he loses, he'll need me, won't he?
Say, you're my idea of a thoroughbred. Oh, dear.
Has just entered the arena, and here he comes down the aisle. He looks kind of drawn and worried. They're giving him a nice hand. Now listen to this. Hear that? That's for the champion. And he's just coming in. This ought to be a great fight tonight, folks. There's a lot of bad blood between these two boys, and now they're climbing in through the ropes.
Brooks trots over to Mahoney's corner to shake hands with the champion, and all he gets is a savage scowl.
Now Brooks is back into his own corner, limbering up. We got an immense crowd here tonight, folks.
boys are still feeling each other out, taking no chances. But now Mahoney starts his forces to fighting. He seems to be in better condition.
Brooks seems to be kind of worried, and his judgment of distance is terrible. He missed that left by a foot. Now Mahoney is forcing him across the ring.
And out Jasmine with that long straight left to the face. He lands one to the jaw, two to the body, another left swing to the jaw as he forced him over against the ropes. He lands a hard right to the pit of the stomach. as Mahoney chases Brooks all over the ring, landing terrific lefts and rights to the body and a heavy right to the jaw. They go into a clinch, and Mahoney breaks loose and lands two more lefts to the stomach and a hard right to the ear and two vicious left uppercuts to the jaw, and he has him. And Elias can take this punishment.
But Brooks is game, clear through. Now he's right after him. Counting over him, poor old Brooks. It looks like curtain. Boy, but he's game. He's taken an awful licking.
Tom sure saved Dum Dum that time. He was out cold as a cucumber.
His seconds dragged him over to his corner, and they're working like mad over him.
What's the matter, Brooks?
I just can't get going. Gee, I wish Celia was here.
Listen, Dum Dum. I promised Celia I wouldn't tell you. She's listening in on the radio, and she's praying for you and cheering for you.
She is?
He's on to Mahoney like a tiger, throwing punches from everywhere. He doesn't look like the same fighter we've been watching. He's chasing Mahoney around, two left. The champion is down. Wait a minute. He's got him. He's got him. There it is, the old dum-dum punch. And the champion is down. He's out, and Dum Dum Brooks is the new middleweight champion of the world. The new middleweight champion of the world. The new middleweight champion of the world. The announcer is introducing him now. The new middleweight champion of the world. I'll let you listen to it. The winner, the new middleweight champion of the world. The winner, the new middleweight champion of the world.
Hold everything, folks. Just a minute now. And I'll have the new champ say hello to you. Dum Dum. Hey, Dum Dum. Come on over and give it to him, boy. Say hello to him.
You've all heard what's happened. Now I want to tell you something you don't know. I wanted to be the middleweight champion of the world because I wanted to show my wife I could do it. And now, I've done it, Celia. And I'm leaving the ring for good. Because you mean more to me than being the middleweight champion of the world.
Oh, you're crazy, Dum-Dum.
Joe. Joe.
Wait a minute. Look out through my glasses. Just like his father. Didn't I tell you you ain't a ballet dancer but a box fighter? No. Now look. All right? Put him up now. But remember what I'm telling you I told you. Make up your mind what you're going to do and then do it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 8, 9, 10. Out! Curly.
Oh, we're only playing. They're playing a game called Make Up Your Mind.
Mm-hmm. Playing with boxing gloves.
Well, I'm a dirty... No, I ain't.
Yes, you are.
Then sue me.
Oh, it is funny. It is funny, all right. But look here, young fella. Do you know what time it is? Which is the clock? Right there.
It's 9 o'clock.
Exactly. And what are you supposed to be doing at 9 o'clock?
Why, the piano.
Well, that's right. And you get right over there. Yep, hurry up.
Hey, hop.
Get at that practicing, young man.
You like? Nobody loves...
Oh, I guess it's silly of me, but I can't look at Buddy with boxing gloves on.
Well, how do you like this? Classy, ain't it?
What do you mean by putting your name first? Do you call that being a good partner?
Listen, Curly, the name Brooks means something around here. But the most that the name Bloom could mean is...
I know that line. I wrote it myself.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Don't fight.
Listen to her.
Buddy, how many hands? 2. Well, then use them. Use your left hand. No, up here. That's what your left hand's for.
No, the left way was
All right, you start there. Use your left.
Your mother's right, buddy. Your mother's always right. Use your left. Use your left. And when you see an opening, crash through with your right for a knockout.
Okay, Pop.
And a boy.